Right, so these are the tools that is available for all sellers selling on Amazon. All right, so long you hit the eligibility, you will be able to run promotions to actually get more visibility, more exposures to your listings, to your products. All right, so this is the right session for you if that is something that you intend to do to promote your listings. Okay, so now just a QR code here. I see there's quite a number of new names here. So remember to scan the QR code. If not, you can go to the URL directly. So it is a one-page resources page that I created for all of you. So there's a last update date there shown as well. So I'll update it quite, frequently as and when there are new updates to the page or the newer information, which I will share there. And then the content that I'm sharing today in terms of the Seller University's guides or other links to the Seller Central will all be shared in that page as well. All right, so remember to bookmark that page. Now we're gonna head right in. So some important notice for you to take a quick read on this. All right, so again, like I mentioned earlier on, we do have the recordings available. All right, the content that you are watching or you are listening in today right now will be recorded, and it's available in our official YouTube channel at Amazon Global Selling handler that you see here. So remember to subscribe, and then when I upload it at the end of the session today, you will be notified in your YouTube feeds. All right, so if you have not, do remember to subscribe it. Now, however, the Q&A session, which is available in all of my webinar session, at the end, there is a Q&A session whereby you can ask questions, you can even talk to me directly. I can unmute you if you want to. So that session is only for live attendees. So that session will not be recorded. All right, will not be available for playback. So any questions, look for the question mark. All right, it's always usually on your right hand side of the tools, GoToWebinar you're using. All right, put in your questions there and then I'll be able to help to address it during the end. Lastly, always check back to the Seller University or the Seller Central help for the most updated content. Right before I go in, so quick introduction, what you're attending right now, which is the Amazon Live webinar, whereby every week, every month, we have a couple of different topics catered for seller who are selling on Amazon. You could be a new seller who just started out, or you could be an existing seller who are already selling on Amazon, or you could also be somebody who is very new to Amazon, selling on Amazon, and just wanted to find out more before you dive deeper into setting up your business on Amazon. So the other programs that we have, which is the Seller University, right, you can access to a lot of the contents like short form videos, one pages, long form detailed content as well in Seller Central under the Learn Seller University tab in Seller Central. Right, so these are two of the main learning programs that we have over here at Seller Education. Okay, so that's today's agenda. Now, there's a two-part series, right? So when you actually sign up for this webinar, you will automatically also sign up for the second part, all right, which will happen next month. Okay, so these are the full agenda for the two sessions. Now, today we will be covering the 4 points shared over here, right? Mainly what is the tools available, coupons, and what is Prime exclusive discount, and what are deals. All right, I'll just go through quickly now what are the promotional tools that you might often see, right? So these are some of the screen grab I got. This is the coupons page. All right, there is actually a dedicated page for all the coupons promotions. And these are the deals. All right, it's usually on your deals page. Right, so if you want to, after the session, you can go to Amazon.com and you can also find these pages as well. And this is the outlet, Amazon outlet. All right, so you can see that there's a lot of different pages that is catered for different types of promotions that you can actually run. All right, so what are the promotion tools that we're talking about here? So these are the promotional tools that we have, like coupons, Prime exclusive discount, and in other deals we have what we call the lightning deals, best deals, and for outlet there is a outlet deal, social media promo code, right? Brand tailored promotions, things like new customer acquisition, customer retention, cross-selling, etc. So the six main key points of why we think that all sellers should actually use a promotional tool. Now, first of all, is really help to boost your sales. All right, different tools will help to deliver different results for your brands and product. Right, so using the right one at the right time will help to increase your chance of getting more sales for your stores. Right, you can also effectively gain customers and strengthen your customer retention. Right, so nearly all of the tools that you can see here actually offer kind of a price discount. And like you and I, customers, we often want to find good pricing and affordable product. Right, so using these tools effectively will help the right kind of the customers to discover and buy your product. All right. Third point is really help to increase your brand awareness. Right, so it gives more exposures to your brand and the halo effect as well. So usually after the big events like Prime Day, etc., you can also continue to run your promotions. So not just during the big event, even after the promotion, you will have what we call the halo effect. All right, so a period after the big promotion ends, you will still get certain brand, product, and store visibility as well. And then the fifth point is creating a win-win situations. Okay, so other than helping your customers get a better deals or better benefit, all right, through the discount, also help the seller like yourself to get sales as well. And yeah, so lastly, I think one of the promotion tool we have like a promote brand um, brand tailored promotions too like this. All right, it can help you to customize your promotions during different peak seasons, etc., on how you want to mix and match your different promotion tools available to boost your sales. Really depends on your strategy that you have in mind. All right, so as usual, as with all the promotion tool, right, there are some, or what we say, there are products that are restricted, meaning that you won't be able to run promotion on some of the products that you see over here. All right. Right, first of all, I'm going to go through coupon. Now, for those who just joined the webinar, just want to let you know again that you can ask questions anytime using the question box, and I will address it at the end of the session. So what are coupons? All right, you see the user experience below that you see typically where all these, what we call all the different pages and different section that running a coupons will appear to the customer how having a coupon looks like. Now, there are some eligibility you need to be aware of, or you need to be a professional seller, meaning that you are using the professional selling plan with at least a 3.5 seller feedback rating, or if you do not have any feedback rating, you will also be eligible to use coupons. Right, and then for the products that you can rent the coupon, you also need to be eligible in the terms that the product you're trying to run coupons on should not have any reviews, or if the product has any reviews, right, you need to have at least 2.5 stars if you have 1 to 4 reviews. Right, so if your product have more than 4 reviews, 5 plus and above, you need to have average rating of at least 3 stars. Okay, and coupon usually lasts for maximum, 30 days. You can set your coupon up to a maximum of 30 days. It's available on mobile app as well as the website. Let me just zoom in. Right, something like that you can see. All right, that's a dedicated promotion page where all the coupons promotions are there. Right, so on the searches, it will also appear. All right, you can see they'll be showing up like, there's coupons, save X amount of dollar or save X amount of percent. So even right to the product detail page, if somebody were to click on it, all right, the customer can still see the coupons discounts appearing. Right. So up to the end, during the before payment, they can also see how much the savings is bringing them using the coupon that they have. So you can see at the every different touch point, right up to the checkout, customers are always, being reminded that they're actually enjoying the savings from the coupons. So I also want to share what are some of the what we call pricing or discount error that you may encounter briefly, because essentially now it's became more and more clear. So whenever you try to run certain coupons, the so-called the validation error or something that may appear is actually quite clear nowadays, that you can quickly tell what exactly is the issue if you're trying to run something and it doesn't work in terms of setting up your coupons, right? But things I want to highlight is the red part. Okay, maybe let me zoom out a bit. Right, so some of the common errors that you may see, it could be one of these reasons. All right, so typically, if your new product, all right, they need to have a sales history before they are eligible to run. All right, run a coupon. Now, however, newly launched products are excluded from this rule. Okay, if your product are new, all right, you can run coupons, all right, during the first, if I'm not wrong, during the first 90 days. Right, if not, then you will need to have a price, or rather your product need to have a sales history before it's allowed to run any coupons. All right, and then the other one will be the promotion price. So to run a coupon, you need to set a certain discounts, and the minimum, or rather the required discount is should be between 5 to 50% of your current price. All right, and then the promotion price, which is the viable price minus the discount value, all right, must be lower than either the worst price or the recent lowest price. Right. So these two page I share is just some of the error, and what is the typical details on how you can solve the error. Right. The links are actually in the QR page I share with you. You can go to read in more details in the Seller Central page, because there's a lot to understand over here in terms of the calculation, how the pricing are being validated. All right. So I won't go into deep into this session here. All right, so why should you use coupon? Right, I think I mentioned a lot of the advantages during the start. Right, mainly, you can reach your target audience effectively. While running a coupon, you can choose whether to offer it to just the prime customers, or just to your brand customers, or to all customers. Right, you are able to define that when you set up your coupon. Right, and that in turn increase the likelihood of the product discovery. Okay. And of course, easy to set up. All right, and you can combine with your other advertising efforts, like on Amazon ads, like Amazon advertising solutions, or even off Amazon as well. Right, some tips or reminder is that every coupon which is successfully being used by the customers, there is what we call a redemption fee. Right, so let's say if somebody uses, like, you set up a coupon promotions, and if there's one of the customer who successfully bought your product using your coupon, right, do take note there's a 60 cent USD redemption fee. All right, so you might want to take this into account when you are doing your pricing. Okay, so when you run a coupon campaign, you can set the budget, and the minimum budget is $100 US, or USD for the US store. Some things to note, right? Do try not to actually run like different promotions, stack up together, like using coupons and using other promotions. All right, you might overlook it and actually give out more promotions that you intended to, all right, which may not be ideal. Okay, do take note of these, right? However, you also, want to be aware that there's an option that says, do you allow a stack promotion? right? That kind of thing. Just make sure that you read through all the options available. Make sure that you are not giving more discount than you intended to because you are having multiple ongoing promotions. Okay, so maximum 30 days, you can set your coupons promotion. All right, you can select the start date if you have different coupons promotion. All right, but you need at least about 6 hours for it to take effect if you're running it, or rather you intend to run it on the same day, assuming there's no other error or validations for your campaigns, coupon campaigns. Right, let me see what other points that is important here. Let me see. All right. So once your coupons are active, right? So when you try to edit an active coupon, what you can do is only to either extend the duration up to a maximum of 30 days, all right, and also the budget increase, all right, not decrease. So if you want to make any other changes than these two, right, you will need to cancel the active coupon and then create a new one. So where can you find coupons? Later on, I will actually share this during the Q&A. All right, I will go through with you where you can find the settings, and we see if we can do some setup as well, right? If my test account can do that. Okay, so now moving on to the Prime exclusive discount. All right, again, for those of you who just joined, remember that there is a question Q&A at the end, so you can actually ask questions by putting in your question at the question box on your right hand side. All right. Okay. Now, what exactly are Prime exclusive discount? So, as the name says, all right, this discount you can set it that is exclusively to Prime members. Okay, Prime members are those that actually paid either a monthly or annual membership fee. In the US, all right, in the US, if you're selling in the US store, the US Prime membership, it's about, if I recall, it's about 149 USD, I believe, a year, right, to for the Prime members, right? So you can actually target, give discounts to this group of customers. Okay, and the experience will be they will see a Prime tag, right? Like a Prime label or Prime sticker tag, in all the products that you actually set it to be exclusive for Prime members. Okay, let me just zoom in, something like that. All right, Prime, there's a tick. Okay, you can see something like that. All right, I'm sure you've probably seen it when you shop on Amazon.com. If not, you can go on and try it out after the webinar. All right. So why, or rather, why do we use the Prime exclusive discount? There's some of the benefits here. All right, pretty much similar in terms of the other coupon. However, the difference is that this Prime exclusive discount will now only be available to the Prime customers. All right. All right, yeah, some requirements. Now, again, I will go through it with you, the key requirements here. All right, so when you're creating the discount, all right, this will be shown as well. So the discount requirement is that you need to be a professional seller with at least a 3.5 seller feedback rating. All right, and then for the discount that you are going to provide to the Prime member, it has to be a minimum of 10% of the non-member, non-promotional price, all right, which is your price or your sale price, right, whichever is lower, all right. And also the discount must be lower than the lowest price in the past 30 days. Okay, all right. And that includes if in the past 30 days you ran any deals or other promotion or other sales, right? It has to be lower in the past 30 days, including any deals or promotion that you may have. Okay. Okay, let me see if there's other thing. So your product needs to have at least a 3-star rating on average or no rating. All right. What else? You're right. Your product must be new. You cannot sell like, like new product. It has to be brand new product. And then regardless of the fulfillment method, it's available if you are using FBA or self ship. All right. So, yep, do take note that the discount requirement may be subjected to changes during peak season, such as Prime Day, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So, I would suggest that to always refer to the page itself, when you're doing your setting up your discount, all right, during the period. So this just to give an overview. I know because sometimes it could be a bit of confusion between it's like, okay, so when do I use coupon, when do I use Prime exclusive discount, and what are the differences, right? So this table basically help to summarize the key differences. Okay, I would say one thing to really note is in terms of the redemption, all right? The key difference is that if you're using coupon, there will be a 60 cent USD redemption fee. Whereas for Prime exclusive discount is actually free. Okay, but do take note that given that it's free to kind of use it, in terms of the redemption, like if your customers actually are Prime members, it's free for them. Obviously, you don't have to pay for the redemption fee as well, right? But then again, the discount is also usually higher, right, for what is required for the coupon, right? Okay, something new. In December 2024 last year, all right, a couple of months, 2 months ago, all right, you might be realizing that some of the changes, all right, so the Prime exclusive discount option is actually now moving into the Prime discount, not Prime discount, price discount tool. All right, it's no longer like a standalone that you can see in the past. All right, so starting this year, first of or rather 7th of January, all right, you can only find Prime exclusive discount under the price discount page. All right, I will show it to you later as well where to find this. All right. Yeah, I will show you later on coupon, Prime exclusive discount as well as the next one, which is the deals. Okay. Now, again, if you have any question, let me know in the question box. Okay. All right. For deals, you can see that deals has a slightly higher eligibility in terms of the professional seller, so-called a rating for the seller. You need to again using the professional selling plan as well as to have an overall rating of at least 4 stars. All right. So there are two type of deals. For now, the lightning deals and best deals. Okay, and the same product, the same ASIN cannot participate in more than one deal at the same time. Right, so if you are choosing, like for example, your product one, you're using lightning deals, then you cannot um, to submit it for best deals. Right, that's what it actually meant. Okay. Other than that, the rest of the thing you have to make sure is just, as usual, all your product image has to be compliant, etc. before your deals will go live. Right? That is a given. Okay. Now the difference is that okay, lightning deal, like the name says, is actually a time-bound kind of promotion. All right. So you get a deals, what we call a deals badge, like a logo thing that appear. Okay, and then it's usually limited to the number of hours. Right? Either 4 or 12. All right, that is determined by Amazon. Okay. Let me see. Let me just zoom in. Right. So it's gonna look something like this. All right. You can see like how many deals has been used or claimed or limited time deal. Right. Limited time means, like a lightning deal. All right. Whereas for best deal is also time bound. However, it's slightly longer. It could last for a couple of days. All right, best deal typically appear on the following pages. All right, like in today's deal page, right, on the product listing, all right, as well as the product details page. Okay, why use deals? Right. So it has a, given actually the requirement is slightly higher, it also has a higher product exposure possibility because there is a dedicated deals page as well, like today's deals, where actually it gets a lot of the traffic. So more people will be able to see your product. Okay. And from what we see, there is also a halo effect, right? So usually after a certain big event, etc., all right, you still get the product visibility. Even when the campaigns end, you may still find sales over some period of time. Okay. And also because of the amount of the what we call the discount that you can give, it also helps to clear up some of your stocks, right? If let's say you are selling some product that is highly affected by the seasonality, right? Maybe it's for a particular festival, and then once the festival is almost over, already over, you can actually use this deals promotion to clear out your stock during those period. Okay. Let me see what else. All right, so some recommendation is that using deals on popular or fast-selling products usually yield a better conversions, right? You bring a large amount of traffic to help you clear your stocks, right? So you also want to make sure that you have enough stocks when you're running all these deals. Okay, these are the requirement. Now again, just read through this because when you're creating your deals on the deals page, this will also appear as well. And also similarly, like what I mentioned before, during like key events, Prime Day, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, the requirements may change. Okay. So one key difference, all right, one key difference about deals, there is a fee, all right? Remember that there is a fee to actually run a deal, okay? So the fee will be displayed when you are creating a deal during the creation flow, right? When you select the schedule, the period, all right? And also the fee for regardless your lightning deal, best deal, the fee may change, right, depending on the period that you run your deal. All right, so usually from what I see is that if you are selecting your deals to run on a very specific, like only during Prime Day, the actual event day, the fee will usually be higher, right? Because it has a lot more traffic on the actual day. All right, so the fee range from, it could be from $100 to 1,000 USD. All right, I can't give you a exact number because like what it was shared before this point is that the the fee can vary, it depends on the date. All right, so just make sure that you look at how much is the fee before you confirm, submitting the deals that you want to. Okay. What other things to take note is that so yeah, again, the eligibility, the requirements. So the important thing is that when your deal is active, try not to make any edit. All right, so it may result your deals to be re-evaluated, and it might actually there's a potential that your deals, if you make any edit, may not be eligible anymore. All right. Okay. So yeah, I will show you where you can find the deals later on. Okay. All right. Okay, so I covered what I want in today's part one. All right, so remember to go to the, or rather see you in the part two next month where we'll talk about outlets deal, social media promo code, brand tailored promotions, and as well as how you can use your promo tool effectively. So I want to share there are some seller university resources as well. I think I actually put those links on my QR code. All right. There are some what they call the detail guides about how to use the promo tools effectively as well. For those who want to take a read on that, please go to this QR code, right? and scan. I also share some of the common coupon troubleshooting guide on the QR code, so you can read it over there as well. Okay, and yeah, so today is actually the last webinar for this month. So I will be sharing my March webinar schedule very soon. All right, it's actually out already, and then do check out our official webinars page as well as the QR code to this page where I will share all the sign up link for the March webinar. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go to the live Q&A. I saw some questions already. Do keep your questions coming in.